Hi there, Taurus. This is your reading with me for Soulmate June 2020. So we're going to have a look, see what's coming through, and these are the cards that I'm using. I decided to incorporate oracle cards as well because why not? It can give us so much information as well. So this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs, and so definitely do check out your other sign readings if you want to gain and gather more information, and we will see what is coming through. Also, I just want to remind you as well, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, since I do a giveaway every month, do check out the description box below on how you can enter. It's very, very simple. And then also, if you'd like to book a private paid reading with me, information will also be down below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is that my intention bracelets are on Etsy, so I'm actually wearing two of them here. I'm wearing the retrograde bracelet because my oh my, we have so many retrogrades, and I'm wearing the soulmate bracelet as well. So those are all on there, and yeah, if you want to check out the reviews and see how other people have seen results with them, please do check out the Etsy store. It will be linked down below, handmade by me. There's so many different other items on there: necklaces, bracelets, crystals, embroidered intention cards, which you can put under your wallet, under your pillow, in your purse, and also, international shipping as well if you're interested. Now let's begin, Taurus, and see what's coming through. I'm going to start first of all by pulling an oracle card, and we'll get a nice overview into the energy. So let's have a look and see what we have. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a card. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. That is very, very interesting. So we're going to put that in the middle, and then we're going to put the spread all the way around it. It's going to be 12 card spread as usual. Interesting. I feel like the deck looks so tiny when it's like far away. It's just the way my camera is. Okay, let's begin. Yeah, let people around you help you. Now, for those of you that don't have friends, because, there are people that don't have friends, asking, support from family members or even professionals can really, really help. So I would definitely recommend that, especially if you feel really stuck or stagnant. Interestingly enough, though, there is a lot of progression here in regards to soulmate connection. Now, for some of you that are completely single, I see you meeting here a soulmate. I feel like that's so self-explanatory for me to say, but I really see it here because the thing is, also in June, we do have Gemini season as a continuation of what we had in May, in regards to Gemini season. So here, the lovers here shows that there is love. There is this sense of also, asking your friends, like, what do you think about this person? Or asking someone around you, like, is this person good for me? Is this person right for me? You're also contemplating that, whether it's someone new, whether it's someone you've known for a while, regardless, or whether it's someone that's around you and with you. I feel like you're going to be asking this very solid question to many people around you, like, do you see this person as good for me? It's almost like you're going to be asking them, like, hey, Can you see if this is good? Can you see through our body language or how this person has treated me or the things that I've told you about this person? Do you think that this person is good for me? Like, that's the kind of energy that I see here, because it's almost like you're going to be really and you may have already been super tied up over this person to the point where you're trying to get another perspective, you're trying to get another voice, you're trying to find out from others, whether this is a good thing. And also on the flip side, I feel with your soulmate as well, is that they are going to be asking others as well if they think that this is a good idea to take further and to pursue. So I see here both of you, if not at least your soulmate, asking for advice and guidance. And I see actually both of you doing this, I really do see that here. Now you might even be asking, for example, a tarot reader on support and advice. This can also, as I mentioned, it can be, also a therapist. It could be, it literally could be anyone. It doesn't just have to be friends, but that's what I'm seeing, is that you're going to be trying to try and get a second opinion on things. You might even decide to binge watch a bunch of tarot readings trying to get information on this person. So that's what I'm seeing here, is that you're just trying to gather as much information and knowledge on this particular love. Like, you're trying to figure out every single way possible as to what it means, how it means. You're trying to get answers essentially here. See, Ace of Swords shows that as well. It shows you trying to communicate also with yourself and with others as to, is this good for me? Is it not? You're just trying to find as much knowledge as you can. Ace of Swords is about knowledge and clarity. Eight of Pentacles here is really about, working hard, trying to figure it all out. And I also see you trying to put in a lot of work into this particular connection, or as much as you can. So that's what we're seeing there. Oh, sorry, I know that thing is, every time these cards shuffle, they do make a lot of noise. They're not as soft as some of the other cards in terms of the card stock, so I really do apologise for the crazy amounts of noise. Let's see, Queen of Cups, yeah, there's you doing some real internal thinking. You're going to be very heightened emotionally just because we have got a lot of retrogrades. Of course, Mercury retrograde is going to happen in the sign of Cancer. That happens on the 18th of June, by the way. So you may feel very emotional. Also, full moons tend to make us very emotional. So I'm just saying. And then also you've got the Page of Pentacles with the Four of Swords as well. Right, so this here definitely showcases you really trying to think a lot about this connection. I feel like your mind is going to be all over the place in regards to this connection. You're going to be thinking about it a lot. Page of Pentacles also sees some movements in regards to your soulmate. So there'll be small moves here. There'll be communication between the two of you. And also the Lovers here does show a connection, right? It shows here that two of you have a spiritual connection. And it also shows you trying to you're trying to make decisions over this. Major decisions. I mean, look at this Judgment card, right? That shows here that a decision still needs to be made in terms of this connection and the progression of it. And here I see here a decision, right? It's like you're trying to find out what's going to happen. You're trying to find out what you feel, how the other person feels. You're trying to also get outside opinions, as we saw as well. So this month of June, you're going to be thinking and really just doing as much as you can to figure this entire thing out. That's what I'm saying. See, Four of Wands. This is about that stability aspect. This is about the, trying to figure out everything in this connection sort of aspect. The Four of Wands also shows a spiritual connection. We see that here. We see two angels, of course, and this is an angel card. Now, the thing is, the Four of Wands is also about stability, and it shows here that you feel very strongly in regards to the situation, and you're just trying to find out what it means. If you're seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities, I feel like in the month of June you're trying to decode everything. You're trying to, just pull everything apart. You're trying to see what everything means. You're doing a lot of learning and growing in the month of June. You're trying to figure out, why you're seeing all these signs. You may be seeing this person's name all over the place. If you are, it just means that essentially this connection is very, very spiritual, and also that it's teaching you a lot about yourself as well. Okay, and that you're on the right path in your life, but I definitely feel here with this Ace of Cups is that you're hoping that there is much more movement, that there is much more growth and much more progress. That's something that I see you really wishing for here in June as well. I see small movement and small growth for sure, especially with that Page of Pentacles. I do see here communication between the two of you, but I also feel like you're going to be spending way more time trying to find answers on this connection. Okay, so that's what we've got. See, Seven of Wands here does show that. It's like you're trying to figure out everything. You're trying to figure out at times why this connection is so all over the place, and at times so it feels frustrating, right? So that's what we are seeing. Look at this. Ten of Cups with the High Priestess. See, this is you doing a lot of soul searching and being as intuitive as you can, trying to figure everything out with the High Priestess. This is also about knowledge. High Priestess is very, very intellectual, tries to gain as much information and knowledge as possible. For some of you, you might spy on your soulmate. You might try and do that. Okay, I don't recommend spying and stalking people, but I mean, it's something that's coming through in this reading. I do see it's harmless, to be honest, when you're trying to go online and you're just trying to see what people are doing, but I see that is an energy that is coming through. Okay, I don't recommend literally spying on someone and going to their home or anything like that. I don't recommend that, but this seems to be harmless, where you're just trying to check up and see what they're up to. So we do see that energy of looking at what they're doing. And then also the Ten of Cups here shows that you're really hoping, secretly this moves forward, that it progresses, that it, goes in that direction. But I also see you really asking people for help. And I see here progression, the slow progression here in terms of this connection. There is quite obviously a spiritual connection and attraction that we feel, and there is progress, but it's quite slow. I feel like you're spending more time in June trying to get answers than there is, you know, necessarily like the most progression in the world, but there is still progression. It's not like it's completely stagnant. So that's what I'm seeing, and this is your reading. So Taurus, this is your reading. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items which are on Etsy as well. And do take care. Bye!